I want to introduce the term appreciative inquiry. This is a technique that I learned in some of my coach training. I've done a lot of coach training, and it's also a term that's used in positive psychology. Appreciative inquiry refers to considering something that you've done really well in your life or something that you did that you're proud of, something you appreciate about yourself, an accomplishment, something that you think about and you go, I did that. But I'm going to contradict myself now too. It doesn't have to be an accomplishment. It could have been something you tried and it didn't work out, but you're proud of yourself for trying and the steps that you took along the way. And it just turned out this wasn't the right thing for you at that time. So it's appreciative inquiry and it's self inquiry. I'm inquiring within my own mind, within my body, within my power about something that I appreciate that I've done in the past. And I want to give you an example of that for myself. In 2014, I was diagnosed with breast cancer and I had a bilateral mastectomy, and everything went really well. Thankfully, I had great doctors, I had great people caring for me, wonderful insurance. I mean, I was super fortunate on that front, and I'm fine today. As I was going through my treatments and doing all the tests to figure out what was going on, I listened to a lot of podcasts. I like to put positive messages into my head, into my brain. And at some point, I started thinking, wouldn't it be cool for me to have my own podcast? But I don't know how to do that. And who am I to do that? And I'm not going to go into how I actually went step by step and created the podcast. And trust me, there were a lot of steps to it, but I eventually did. And December 31st, 2015, I launched my podcast. So I had set a goal for myself to launch my podcast by the end of the year in 2015. So that's one of the things that I think back on. I think, oh, Lisa, there was the breast cancer diagnosis and having overcome that and done what I needed to do. But then I also think about all the steps that I took to create a podcast. And so that's something that I go to. Now, when you think back on your life and the things you've done and the things you've tried, it doesn't have to be as significant as creating a podcast. It can be a great moment when you did well from an academic perspective. It can be when you got up the nerve to ask somebody out on a date, or you rented your first apartment, you purchased real estate, you landed a job, or if you didn't land a job, you did a great job in an interview. You performed really well in an interview, even if you didn't get the job. So think back on your life on something that you did really well. And think about what steps did you take to achieve that thing? And how did you prepare for that? And did you have support from other people? If you were to go back and do it again today, would you do it differently? That's not a big part of it, but it's just something to think about as you go forward with your vision over the next few weeks and your goal. If you appreciated the insights in this video, subscribe to the channel and you'll be among the first to see new videos when they drop. And if you could take a second to like this video, that small action will be more powerful than you could ever know.